Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's MTG box analysis will focus on the opening of a Commander Masters set booster box that took place on January 29th, 2024. Let's get things started by reviewing the contents of the box. Using this chart, we can see the cards that we were eligible to pick up from the set shaded in gray, the non-foils we actually saw in green, and the foils in orange. In the non-foil space, we saw between 39 and 45 cards for each of the colors of Magic, along with 29 borderless. In the foil space, we saw between 3 and 5 cards for each of the colors of Magic and 2 foil borderless. Moving into coverage, in the non-foil space, we saw 319 cards from the 533 cards that we were eligible to see. This gave us 60% coverage. Our highest coverage among the colors of Magic was in blue with 69%. In the foil space, we saw 30 unique cards, which gave us 6% coverage of the cards that we were eligible to see. Again, our highest coverage among the colors of Magic was in blue with 8% coverage. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in today's box we saw 97% of the commons and 65% of the uncommons that we were eligible to see in non-foil. We also picked up 60 of the 169 rares for 36% coverage and 7 non-foil mythics for 13% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 11% of the commons and 4% of the uncommons, as well as 2 foil rares for 1% coverage. Unfortunately, we did not see any foil mythics in today's box, but in the end, we did see 62 rares and 7 mythics in 24 packs. From a duplication standpoint, this box was really good. We only saw 11 cards repeated twice for a box duplication rate of 3%. Before getting into the value of today's set booster box, let's check in on the set and see how it's doing. This chart displays all 533 cards that you can pull from a set booster pack using non-foil market prices as of January 27th, 2024. Currently, the set contains a massive 40 cards valued over $10, which makes it the most of any 2023 set booster box. Of these 40 cards, 14 of these are valued over $25, and 2 of them are even standard frame cards valued over $50, the Great Henge and the Jeweled Lotus. The set also contains 48 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 90 cards in the $1 to $5 range. The other 2/3 of the set, or 355 cards, are valued under $1. A set of all 533 cards that you can pull from a set booster pack have a current market value of $1,775.82. Now let's recap the actual observed value that we saw in today's box, starting off with a look at the non-foils. In today's box, we saw 7 cards valued over $10, including the Heroic Intervention, Morphon the Boundless, Deadly Rollick, Smothering Tide, the Craterhoof Behemoth, the Fierce Guardianship, and the number 4 card in the set, the Great Henge, which has a market value of $51.08. We also saw 14 cards valued over $5, with the Training Center being valued at $9.69 in the top spot, and the box even contained 39 cards valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 270 non-foils that we pulled are valued under $1. In the foil space, this box was horrible. We didn't see a single foil valued over $5, despite seeing 2 foil rares. We did pick up 6 foils valued over $1, with the Sky Shroud Claim being the most valuable at $3.81. The other 24 foils in the box are valued under $1. So how did this box perform? Well, the market price for this box as of January 27th, 2024 is $298.74. The Commander Masters Set Booster Box contains 24 packs, each with 15 cards, allowing us to see 360 cards plus tokens. The 18 tokens and 24 art cards have a current market value of $23.42 combined. The 6 cards that we pulled from the list were pretty unmemorable and only have a combined value of $3.08. The 24 retro lands and 162 commons have a combined value of $47.29, and the 105 uncommons are valued at $45.56. Now, the 62 rares that we pulled have a combined value of $212.70, and our 7 mythics are valued at $130.99. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $463.04 in card market value, which is a gain of $164.30 over the market price, and means that it returned 155% of the market price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 43 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined value of $349.44, which means that those 43 cards represent 75% of the total box value, but 117% of the market price of the box. Before we close out the video, let's compare the 3 set booster boxes opened so far on the channel. Here's a recap of what we've seen in the 3 boxes. Now, despite the colors, there's really only a little bit of variation here. I think it's important to note that the coverage and duplication is going to be very consistent across these boxes, and you should expect to see between 2 and 3 signed art cards and 6 to 7 cards from the list, as well as 58 to 62 rares and between 7 and 9 mythics. Now, from a value perspective, here's how the 3 boxes look using market prices as of January 27th, 2024. As you can see, despite the card distribution being very close, the value ranges of the boxes do differ. Despite today's box having a lot of yellow, it was still an amazing box with over $200 in rares and $130 in mythics. And here's a look at the total market value of all of the boxes. As you can see, every single one has breached the market value by more than $100. My first box was so far the best, but we're going to try and beat it this Friday when I crack open another set booster box of Commander Masters. So be sure to come back. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, do something amazing. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people. All by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.